Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Snake Eyes Motorsports Racing, Snake Eyes Pro Cup Series, Pepsi 150 at Daytona International Speedway. With 5 laps to go, Kyle Young is in the lead over Elliott Porterfield and Alex Bates, who are far, far behind due to pitting. Young was able to capitalize on a few pit road mistakes and hold-ups from Elliott Porterfield and Alex Bates. They wanted to work with each other to try to catch up Young and make it a 3-car race, and they have not been able to get to him. So for now, Young is in the lead, but they are gaining. They gain about 1.2 seconds a lap, and it's going to be interesting to see if they are going to be able to catch up to Young before the end of this race. 4 laps to go now. See, one of the things that's really cutting him down is he's right in the middle of the track instead of running right around the bottom. That's what's really helping Porterfield and Bates gain even more time on him, because he isn't running the dead bottom right next to the yellow line. Off of turn 4 and through the tri-oval. He's got 3 more laps to see if he's going to be able to hang on. They are coming. Now he's a little bit lower into on the exit of the tri-oval and into 1, but he slides right back up into the middle lane, in the middle of 1 and 2. Now there he goes. He's right down on the yellow line. That's going to help him not lose as much ground to 2nd and 3rd. You see, he goes into the middle lane for turn 3. That's been his trouble area all night. Starting to get a hang of it throughout the race and at the end of happy hour. But that's been his big issue. Through the tri-oval in 2 more laps. The distance between the 3 of them, it's about 5 seconds. Kyle Young, he's looking for his 2nd win in a row. He's got 3 on the season. He won a few weeks back, actually a few months back, at Darlington. Won a few weeks back at Michigan and won last week at New Hampshire. This would be win number 4 on the season, and it would be 2 in a row. And off of turn number 4 and through the tri-oval. White flag is in the air for Kyle Young. Check the distance. It's about 4.5 seconds. They've got to make up 4.5 seconds a lap. I do not think that they're going to be able to get it. It's looking good for that number 93 Dirt 2 Chevrolet Impala of Kyle Young. Off for turn 2. Halfway down the back straightaway. Down to about 3 seconds now. No matter what they do, it's just not going to be enough. Through turn 4 for the final time, Kyle Young wins Snake Eyes Motorsports Racing, Snake Eyes Pro Cup Series Pepsi 150 at Daytona International Speedway. And now we're going to get a view on the race for 2nd here, as Bates is underneath of Porterfield, and it's not going to be enough. And Elliott's around in the air and into the fence hard. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Elliott Porterfield, ladies and gentlemen. Huge crash. And here's Young coming through turn 4. Looking to celebrate his big win. This brings it through the tri-oval. And he's heading for the... Aha! There he goes. He finally does it right. Last time when he tried to do that at Talladega, a few weeks back, he ended up getting the wall, but he's doing it really good now. There he goes. His 12th career win with Snake Eyes Motors. Actually, his 8th career win, excuse me. His 8th career win for Snake Eyes Motorsports Racing, his 4th of the season. He's gonna throw up the dirt. And what a win for Kyle Young. Now we're gonna go back and check out what happened with Elliott Porterfield. That was a very vicious crash. You can see Bates goes to the outside, and then he moves down to the inside, gets onto the apron, and just washes right up into Elliott, takes him around, and the car gets airborne, and oh god, that is an exact copy of what happened to Carl Edwards last April at Talladega. And the good thing about that is that it stays on its roof and just spins and slides instead of actually toppling over and barrel rolling through the trial over here. Let's get an onboard look from Alex Bates. From Elliott. And that's it for the camera. From his rear view camera. Now this is going to be something to see here. You see he goes down to the bottom, comes back up and around, and oh my gosh. Wow. That was an amazing hit. Luckily, driver of the 81 is okay. So that's going to wrap up our coverage here from Daytona. Kyle Young wins Snake Eyes Motorsports Racing's Snake Eyes Pro Cup Series Pepsi 150 at Daytona International Speedway. Until next week's race at Chicagoland, we sign off and hope to see you then.